Hello, my dear friend. I am glad that you have joined us on 3 Minutes of Power. For some weeks now, we have been talking about how to create the life that you desire using your thoughts. And today, an interesting scripture we want to consider Romans chapter 12 and verse 2. Do not conform, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. When I was young, they used to say life is war. I didn't understand it at that time, but growing up, I agreed with that assertion. Life is indeed war. And if life is war, then there ought to be a battlefield. So what is the battlefield of life? It is not in the sea where Mami water manipulates people. It is not in the forest under one Iroko tree where witches meet. It is not in any covey. The battlefield of life is the mind. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 3, though we are human beings, we do not war like human beings. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in God to the pulling down of strongholds. It has to do with the mind. Casting down imaginations, it has to do with the mind. And every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, it has to do with the mind. And bringing into obedience every thought to the word of Christ. So, the battlefield of life is the mind. If you win it here, you win it in life. If you lose it here, you have lost it in life. And that's why the psychologists will tell you there is a technique called cognitive restructuring. And cognitive restructuring is simply a technique that will teach you to, number one, identify, number two, challenge, and number three, alter or replace cognitive distortions. When I say cognitive distortions, I'm talking about irrational thoughts. I'm talking about thoughts that come to your mind to mess up your emotions and to create what you don't desire. You know, scripture says, as a man thinks, so does he become. If you have a thought like, I can't go on again, replace it with truth that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. If you have thoughts like, I am tired, Bible said, let the weak say, I am strong. If you have thoughts like, I can never make it, replace it with truth and your life will be better. God bless you. God keep you. See you next time. Bye for now.